just be patient.
Diana Olmstead, hoping to make her ferry back to Kingston on time. But lately, that hasn't been the case.
What would normally take me an hour to 2 hours can take 3 to 4 to 5 hours, depending on the ferry lines.
What do you think is the cause of the delays?
It's from the government of Italy about the pandemic of the COVID virus.
But 4.5 hours, I was literally on the boat. It was leaving 4.5 hours after my original scheduled time that I had a reservation for.
I think the only way that the wait times can change is if we bring back the workers who really want to work.
Hey guys, Katie Davis-Court reporting for Rebel News. I am on the ground today at the Edmonds-Kingston Ferry Terminal trying to bring light to an issue caused by Governor Inslee's vaccine mandate for state workers. Now, in October of 2021, thousands of state workers were fired for not getting vaccinated, and among those, hundreds belonged to the Department of Transportation, which significantly impacted manpower for Washington State Ferries. Now, a shocking PDR request obtained by the Washington Policy Center earlier this year revealed that the week before the vaccine mandate took effect, the Washington State Department of Transportation deliberately cut back on ferry services to try and hide the fact that the disruption would be caused by the termination of hundreds of employees due to the vaccine mandate. Now, on August 11th, the CDC issued new COVID-19 guidance, which stated that the unvaccinated are under the same guidance as the vaccinated. And despite the updated guidance to treat the unvaccinated equally to the vaccinated, Washington State Governor Jay Inslee has yet to rehire the thousands of state workers that he fired in 2021, which would predominantly solve the staffing crisis, not just within Washington State Ferries, but across all departments impacted by the mandates. Due to the mandate firings, there hasn't been enough manpower to efficiently run the ferries. Now, over the past few months, I have received dozens of messages from angry passengers about boats being canceled and delayed on a near daily basis. So I decided to wake up at the crack of dawn, head down to the ferry terminal, investigate for myself, talk to the average commuter to get the real story, and find out what's really happening at Washington State Ferries. Let's see what they have to say.
How often would you say that the boats are delayed?
About every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
And it's impacting everyone?
Everyone.
Yeah, so I was up on Orcas Island a couple weeks ago, grew up there. Ferries were great growing up for decades. And then they did the reservation system already kind of threw a loop in things, but definitely more recently since COVID, everything's gone completely whack-a-mole. And there's never been like a good explanation exactly for why. It definitely seemed like it got weird as soon as mandates started to come into play. The workforce affected by the mandates, and then they had a bunch of excuses about what the actual problems were, but it was definitely coinciding with when those mandates started.
I think that we have a problem with Inslee.
And what do you think of the vaccine mandate?
I think it's awful. I think a lot of people lost their jobs that were important to Washington State. They have left. They've gone to other states. They aren't going to come back.
I leave here at 12:30 in the afternoon and not get home till 7:30 at night to go 80 miles is, ridiculous. So.
What do you think is the cause of the delays?
It's from the government of Italy about the pandemic of the COVID virus. I think what I heard from one of the ferry workers is when it first started, in the mandates, they had 300 ferry workers quit or retire, and only had 200 people in reserve, so it got called up. So they still got less people.
But 4.5 hours, I was literally on the boat. It was leaving 4.5 hours after my original scheduled time that I had a reservation for. So yeah, it's crazy times.
Have you noticed anyone else complaining about the wait times?
Everybody. Everyone I talked to in line, they don't understand what's going on. So I explained to them, and then they said, why did you drive around? Well, if you drive around, that's 2 hours from Kingston to Edmonds.
Right.
So it's either way, you gotta wait.
I think the only way that the wait times can change is if we bring back the workers who really want to work, we protect them, and not force them to get a vaccine in their arm that they do not know what it is.
What would you say to Governor Inslee if he was here?
Just stopping the mandates, stopping the emergency powers, be our governor. Don't try to be our president again. Try to be our governor, please. Please be our governor. As in, area in Washington State except for Seattle.
Governor Inslee sucks. That's my opinion. But I'm glad he rehired him.
No, he hasn't rehired them
No,
yet.
we
Do
haven't.
you think he should?
Sure. Yeah.
He should just get rid of his emergency powers, go back to normal, get more people in the schools to get more ferry workers, so that way everybody can ride the ferry, especially on the weekends.
I don't understand the ferry. This is a good paying job.
It's a great job.
Where's
They have a pension.
where's all the people at that need jobs? I know you just can't go on a ferry boat and be qualified right away. But
Yeah. From Edmonds, Washington, Katie Daviscourt for Rebel News. If you enjoyed our coverage, please go to rebelnewsusa.com, subscribe, and donate. We are 100% crowdfunded by the people and appreciate your support. Thank you.